Nah, bro. Nah. I went into this episode thinking, okay, new anime, Saturday morning, chill, whatever. This show violently disrespected me in the best way possible and I need to talk about it right now. So, for context, Daemons of the Shadow Realm just dropped today and I'm gonna be real with you. I was not expecting it to go that hard that fast. Like, the first half of the episode, it's peaceful, it's quiet. You got this little hidden village. You got our main character Yuru just running around doing his hunted thing in the woods with his boy Danji. Villagers farming rice, birds in the trees, everything's calm. I'm sitting there like, okay, this is nice, wholesome little setup episode. And then, bro, the second half of this episode grabbed me by the collar and said,
Without.
okay, so let me walk you through it because some of this stuff in the first half is actually creepy when you look back. Yuru is the main character. He's a teenager living in this isolated village. And when I say isolated, I mean nobody goes in, nobody goes out. There's literally only one trader that ever shows up to sell them stuff. That's it. The whole village is cut off from everything. And Yuru is just living like that's normal. He's hunting, helping people out, being the good guy. Typical shonen protagonist energy. You know the type. Now, there's this one thing in the first half that I kept noticing. The adults in this village are weird. Like, they keep giving each other these little looks, secretive glances. And when Yuru and Danji look up at the sky and see these white lines, they
Hey,
start
bro,
whispering
are
about
these
dragons. Dragons. And nobody's explaining anything to them. I love that actually, because it puts you in Yuru's shoes. He doesn't know what's going on either. You're both just picking up on these little signals and going,
Something is not right here.
okay, so here's where it gets real. Yuru has a twin sister. Her name is Asa. And she lives in a cage. Most of the people in the village have never even seen her face. And the wild part, Yuru doesn't question it. He grew up like that his whole life. His sister has been locked away and nobody ever told him why. And he just accepted it. But also the situation is clearly not random. The village is hiding Asa. From what? Why does she have to be locked up for her whole life, bruh? First episode and I already have 5 questions I need answered immediately. So Yuru and Danji are out in the woods and they hear something, like a fluttering sound in the sky. And before they can even figure out what it is, the village gets attacked. And I mean attacked. People coming in with guns and modern tech. Which is crazy because we thought this was a medieval fantasy just a couple seconds ago. They descend on the village and they are not showing any mercy. Bro, the shift in tone was so fast. 1 second it's rice fields and birds. The next second there are bodies on the ground and Yuru's sprinting through the village in a panic trying to get back to his sister. And Yuru's just running. He doesn't know how to process the shit. He just knows he needs to get to his sister. And when he gets there, okay, I don't think I'm gonna need to tell you because I believe you can already picture it in your head already. What I will say is that this is where the Daemons part kick in. And if you've seen JoJo's, you know how stands work, how they're these supernatural entities that are basically an extension of a person. The Daemons in the show give off similar energy. They manifest from people. And Yuru, he has a connection to these things that nobody fully explained yet. And then the episode ends. Right in the middle of it. Right when things are starting to click into place, right when you started to understand what's actually going on, right when Yuru is figuring out that everything he knew about his village, his sister, his whole life was a lie. That ending is genuinely disrespectful and I mean it as a compliment. The only reason they can get away with ending it there is because the episode was that good. You're not frustrated, you're just hungry for more. Episode 1 of this show was genuinely one of the best premieres I've seen in a while. But is this gonna be the anime of the season? I don't know yet. But based on what we got today, I'm locked in. And if this video finna do good, let me know because I may be doing another part of this. Oh, also real quick, I would really appreciate you if you liked the video and subscribed. And alright, I'm done.